Swing and a miss on the fastball at 98. And Bryce Harper's been tossed. He slams down his bat, gets in Chris Siegel's face, and now he's going to further demonstrate where the strike zone is.
3-2 pitch. Strike three called, and Punto slams his helmet down.
You got to be kidding me.
And that's how the ball game ends, on a very questionable strike three call. And Bob Melvin is chewing on James Hoy big time.
And he should.
And what James Hoy ought to do is just go into his tunnel and go to his locker room.
Strike. Fastball is strike two on the outside corner. Votto's been thrown out of the game.
Well, this has gone on all night, and there has been a running conversation with Votto. He is awfully, awfully upset.
Never seen him like this. Not this upset.
Back into the field of play.
But
they're going to get it right. Joe West is calling the runner back. Right. He got it right.
No. Here they come.
There, take the
Here comes. Look at Bard.
Bard is sprinting. The man who had the home run. No, he bumps right into the umpire, and Bud Black trying to keep him back. But
what's wrong with him?
Bard sprinted.
What is wrong with this guy?
And now Ed Rapuano is trying to. Ed Rapuano is pointing his hand and fingers at Bard, and now egging him on. One of the other umpires, Ed Hickox, is trying to keep him away, along with a couple of coaches. The damage has been done against Bard. Meantime, Bud Black,
now
the manager, is out arguing the call. The Padres are leading 3-2, and Bud Black is not going to go quietly. He's going to get tossed by Joe West.
0-2. Molina hits it sharply. Crawford keeps it on the infield. Long throw to first, and he got him. Wow! Crawford still is able to get Molina, and now Molina has been ejected from this game after throwing his helmet. They got to calm him down. Molina out, and so is Matheny. He's going to get thrown out here in a second. He's gone, and this crowd is booing. 40,000 plus. They can't believe it.
Somebody better get a hold of Molina more than Benji. Jose trying to help out there.
Oh, this is going to be trouble. Gonzalez. Foul ball.
Oh, we got to see that again. I thought the ball hit right on the line.
Well, so did Cookie Rojas. And here comes Valentine. Here he comes.
We're going to get a shot of this. I thought the ball was right on the line. Remember, it doesn't have to hit inside the line, any part of that white line. All it has to do is nick it. Just get a little piece of that white line, and it's a fair ball.
Valentine. Rojas is incensed. What's he doing? He's gone. He just hit him.
Well, I know that, but I'm telling you, this is what happened. I've been thrown out of 2 games with Charlie Williams, and he gets right in your face and says a lot of things. With this type of intensity.
He does again, kicks away. Pagan toward third, the throw. Got him. The ball hit the dirt, but on the bounce, Escobar able to get it. He applies the tag. Pagan and Mike Quaddy arguing, and here's Lou.
This could be the one.
There it is, number 1, the first ejection as a Cubs manager for Lou Piniella, and he is really letting Mark Wegner have it. Just kicked dirt on him. I don't think anybody's surprised that he picked today to do it.
1-2 pitch. That's a called strike 3 on a pitch that was nowhere near the zone. Escobar is chapped, and he should be. That pitch was down, and the helmet toss will cost him some money. Dale Scott has been fairly consistent tonight, but that pitch was not a strike.
No, that's not even close to the strike zone.
Balls and strikes. Wow.
I don't think that phone's going to work anymore. It's like he didn't get somebody by mistake with those cuts.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Here's the 3-2. Check swing, and it's in there for a strike 3. Wow. 2 down. That is a called. That's terrible right there. That is terrible. And here comes Ortiz. And I believe David has been tossed out. Boy, I have rarely seen him anywhere near that angry. Now, let's be honest. Copa's had a horrible night back there.
2 coming. Soft fly ball. Stanton lines it up. Runner tags and comes home. Stanton's throw to the plate. In time! He is out at the plate! Here's the call. He's safe. Game's going to change from this day on. And mark down the date, July 31st, 2014. Mike Redmond right now rips his shirt off, throws his hat. I feel like doing the same thing. A Major League catcher himself, Redmond. Get your money's worth, Red. Get your money's worth. It's an enormous call. It's a tie game. Redmond has been ejected.
Swing and a miss, no controversy there. But when you throw your equipment, you are subject to ejection. And that's what Conroy did. And he didn't realize it. Joey says, all right, everything's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm on me. I'm on me. Now, Votto realizes he's been ejected, and here he comes. And the question is, does he bump the umpire? Oh, no. That's not good.
Ryan Price, try as he might, could not keep Votto away.
On the appeal, he went around, and Martin strikes out. So we're moving on to the 14th inning as Martin just gets tossed out of the game. You knew eventually this had a chance to happen with the way things have gone all afternoon. Martin is incensed. And DeMarlo Hale and Louis Rivera doing all they can to keep Martin away from Carapazza. Man. This has been building for 4 hours.
Well, Bryce is gone. You know that. The helmet, the bat, and Mike Winters tossed him immediately. 1 out, bottom of the 10th. Chris Heisey, the only man the Nats have left on the bench.
They might be going to call George Brett out.
Well, he is. He's out.
Yes, sir.
Brett is out. Look at this. Brett is out. And
he's steaming mad.
He is out and having to be forcibly restrained from hitting plate umpire Tim McClellan. And the Yankees have won the ball game 4-3. Brett is called out for using an illegal bat.
Wait a minute, here we go.
And he is thrown out.
And Joe is gesturing that ball was on the ground.
There always seems to be fun when Laz Diaz is involved.
You know what, Michael? That pitch was a ball, definitely, as we saw the replay. And Joe Girardi knows his team has not been hitting with runners in scoring position, so he wants every edge he can get for his team when they're hitting. He wants the count to be 2-0 instead of 1-1.
Boy, is Joe fired up right now.
Yeah, you know what? And we've seen managers do this in the past to fire their team up and show them how much it means to the manager to win ball games. And he got his money's worth, I'll say that.
That is about as angry as I've ever seen Joe Girardi.
Now Torrey's going to get in his face.
And
Torrey's going to be ejected. Yep.
You can't for any length of time disagree. And now Paul Molitor is ejected. Jeff Kellogg, the crew chief, coming in. And Torrey very frustrated. We saw his frustration in his last at bat, now throwing batting gloves. We saw Torrey's frustration in his final at bat last night, and he's not done yet. Throwing his bat down in foul territory in his final at bat.
Kendall bounces this one up the middle. Shortstop, nice pick. Hernandez throws on to first and just does get Kendall. He doesn't agree with that call. And Tommy Sant gets between him and the first base umpire, and out comes Lloyd McClendon again. Jose Hernandez moving far to his left. And now Lloyd McClendon has been tossed, and McClendon turns and fires his baseball cap. Well, the first base umpire has McClendon steamed. He turned and whipped his cap towards second base. It's still sitting on the grass. And now McClendon walks back. He's going to pick up first base a la Lou Piniella. And he's walking away with the first base bag. But this time he doesn't turn and throw it, at least not yet. McClendon walking with the first base bag underneath his left arm. He just now has crossed the third baseline, and I guess he's just going to walk off with it. To the delight of this crowd, McClendon marches down the dugout steps with first base and now whips it toward the runway.
Well, what do we got going on here?
Telling Adrian to get out of the way.
Oh, no, Adrian. Oh, boy, he's just been ejected.
Kicked him out of the game. Come on.
Wow. That is one of the strangest things I've seen. And now Jeff Bannister out. Well, now Bannister's been ejected.
Strike three call. And that time the plate got a little wider, and Recker's been thrown out of the game.
Out in this kind of game. That's Angel. Angel's got a quick fuse.
Well, Recker complaining that Hernandez is at a wide strike zone all night, made it a little wider, and he's getting himself in trouble now. And Tim Teufel tries to. And Recker, a very strong man.
Frustration, and takes his jersey off and nicely and neatly covers the plate. So no use of having the white part.
That is, without question, as animated as we have seen Brad Ausmus, let alone the whole jersey thing there. But
watch. Sure, he speeds it up. Okay, he starts, right? That's not a balk. That is not a balk. That is not a balk.
So Brian Gorman, the crew chief, is talking with Carlson. Now the other two umpires come in to huddle up, and we'll see whether or not they concur, because their tenure has just begun, that have not been thrown out of a major league game. Hurdle in a confident pose at the moment, as if he might have won the argument. He's gone.
Good for Andy Green. Get your money's worth. They call a balk, and then they rescind it, and then now they call it a balk again.
There's the other side of the normally placid, calm, articulate Green.